Well, well. Honestly, this is kind of crazy to think about, right? Because all this time has passed, and 2 years ago, what is the earliest video? It's probably like three. It's been 3 years, I think, right? Yeah, because this is 2 years ago, and I feel like it's been a year. This was like a year. Look at all these videos, man. We transcended some time together for some of you guys. But I think it's time to officially say goodbye. Though I did probably do a goodbye video. It's probably, I could probably find it, a video of me just saying like I'm gonna stop playing. Probably somewhere here too. But the thing that I wanted to talk about this game is just a few things of maybe where it went wrong or something like that. I'll probably just put some video of FC Talia. My God, FC Mahar. I'll probably just put up some clips of just come on EXOS. Yep, see Blooded Rhapsody. This is around and then a little bit further. Obviously, if I could just scroll up, Ice, the thing, and then MFO. I don't know what happened. I don't really know what happened. What was the kill shot for the game? But then eventually we just FC Shell. This was probably, you know what? That was probably amongst the best. There we go. That's what it was called. Blooming Sunday. Yes, I'm watching myself watch a video. Blooming Sunday, was it? Yes, FC Shell. This was, I feel like, one of the biggest, highest points of this is when they decided to do the Blooming Sunday. They decided to take characters and like time skip them or something like that. Just look at the details of the characters. Like this game by no means was like trash. I think that's one thing that I won't accept people to say, is to say like the game was like trash or bad. Like you might not have liked how the game was developed, and I feel like that's where all these games are going to go around. Think about how many games that you probably have no idea or don't remember that are already been done and canceled by now. Oh, my girl Chadi, she was kind of crazy. There's so many of them, right? But when you get down to it, like they're always gonna make decisions that you don't like. The games are, I wouldn't say they're not meant to last, but they are meant to be constantly updated. So you're always gonna have, yeah. See, I was like, oh my God, look at that. But Shell, she was, I think, one of the premier characters, I think, of that thing or anything like that. Oh yeah, and the anniversary Dorka, right? But I feel like honestly, what happened with the game is just like it just got to the point where it wasn't doing anything crazy or innovative. It was getting to the point where people were kind of tired of the cycle loop, which is stuff that happens. I feel like to like every single gacha. So it's really weird to like isolate this game and like run it through the mill, where eventually E7 is going to get to that point, right? Summoner's War was a game that was really popular for a long periods of time, and people loved it for a long periods of time, and now it's kind of faded into the background with a couple people still making content for it, but a lot of those people have moved on to a newer game, right? And I think the same thing happens to all the big giants. There's a couple of big giants that I'd never even touched before, like I think Brave Exodus, what is it, like the Final Fantasy game, Arc Knights is still around. Like there's certain big giants that even I just never even began to touch. This is the bankruptcy. This is the guild system. This game had a guild system. Star Rail actually doesn't even have PvP or anything like that at the moment. And I think it's just interesting to see how far in a lot of these games, after Genshin kind of opening up the I guess Pandora's box of games being able to be played without any PvP, without any like guild system. And I think Genshin has a guild system, but they're still making a ton of money, right? They're making a ton of money. Meanwhile, these games, there's incentive to pick for certain characters for PvP and things of that nature. There's a lot of incentive behind it, right? I actually kind of miss having a guild and doing guild battles. The last time I did was in Dislight, which Dislight kind of pulled themselves out of the graveyard too. But again, that game might, I could see that game, not that it is, I'm not saying it is dying, it definitely revived itself, but I could see that in like 2 or 3 years maybe, that game is like dunzos, right? That the game is done, right? But I think that this game had a lot of potential. I invested a lot of time in it. It's one where I got the majority of my viewership from. It's how I really, I didn't mind. And if you look at, I think the playlist I have is like 300 some odd videos. I didn't mind covering like the intimate details, the quick story stuff. There goes Bathory, everyone's favorite. I didn't mind covering that stuff, right? It was a pleasure to cover the things, the new characters as they were coming out. I don't have that same ambition anymore. Like the same ambition to do that for like every single gacha game when they come out, and you just start to see the vicious cycle. Oh my god, yes. When she would do that E, I forgot who that character is even called, but when she would, it's like, do you guys really pay that much attention? In all honestly, and like to certain games, I feel like not every game, I can't give every single game that much attention and focus and stuff like that. Honkai Star Rail I've been really enjoying. I haven't uploaded a video on this channel for a long period of time because I wanted to really take a step back and look at this game and really kind of appreciate it. And I remember these, so like this shit was kind of crazy because you had to win, I think, like a certain amount of matches. Yeah, you had to do 3 rounds straight, right? And then people with 17, like that was his first team. As you see, it was like a couple question marks. Now I'm going into, what is this? This is the dragon team, right? Like it was just so, I feel like I knew everything. Now in all these other games, I'm always playing catch up. It's just like, boom. And this is actually, so I didn't see a trigger there. Because, oh, you know what? Because some characters didn't get the signature force yet, right? I know that was a thing as well. I'm gonna pause it here and look at another video because I saw it here. Let's talk about Signature Force. Signature Force definitely kind of ruined the game a little bit because it made it that getting certain copies would just excel your account or would make your account have to lean towards a certain way. I think that kind of screwed over people a little bit. And those are like the small but sure things. And certain people, I remember, oh my god, I feel bad that I don't remember his name because he hasn't made content. He plays Digimon now. He's gonna kill me if he ever sees this video. But his account was really geared towards I think Garland, I think the guy's name is, the old guy. His account was super geared towards that, to his the West or something like that, because he just kept summoning the general of that thing, and that's where he got all of his his power from. It was just that's what it was. And what I want you guys to do, I know I'm kind of talking in circles, but what was your what killed the game for you? Honestly, what took you out? What was the decision that they made that made you guys say like, oh my god, I can't play this game anymore? What was the decision? Were you out early? Did you play like did you play till near the ending of it? Are you still playing? Did you play till the actual like ending of the entire thing? I feel like there was a lot, you know, like it's even right now I'm kind of like reminiscing about, like, the game doesn't look bad. Like I don't think that it was, you know, oh man, it really sucks, man. Looking back at this and knowing my account, I could probably log into, oh no, I think the servers are dead, but like, then Rara, and you couldn't do ultimates until you built up a certain amount of stamina. It's people fight me, and I don't know why, but people fight me a lot when I say that the game was very, very similar. Honkai Star Rail was very similar to it, but it really was, and I think this was a perfect game to emulate and to say, well, I want my game to kind of run similar to this. See the turns, and you know, everything was very similar. Beautiful animations for skills. Only 2 skills, which is like the one skill, your auto, and then like an ultimate. So you don't have to like sit there and like animate like every single thing. You only have to animate the things that are important. Mark of Revenge. Look at this. Like, everything's sped up because by that time everyone's doing 2 times speed. Same thing in Honkai. You know, we're not sitting there. Look at that! Look at that! I clapped his cheeks. Oh my god! Like, it's just so cool just to go back. Remember Anastasia when she first? Oh, they're both on the screen. Baraka when he had his like kind of thing, and then the blue fake cores I know were definitely a problem for a decent amount of people. Like, the people hated that too. Here it is. Everything was just done in an amazing way. Break! There goes the break! But it's, and I know the last video I did was similar to this, but the game's shutting down. The game is shutting down. They've decided to not do it. Now, they do have another similar game. It looks like someone else is like taking the mantle of the game, and they want to do, I don't know what the hell they're doing with it. They look like they're taking some of the characters. Oh yeah, he was the awakened fake horse, so pretty much that he would get this extra life. You couldn't straight out kill him like that. There was shielding. Like, you had to actually read passives. It was a really well game, man. I don't know what more can I say. What more can I say? The fact that the game's done. Dragon Blood, the great one. I remember that now. And then they brought out the summer thing. The summer was big. They even had like someone cosplay, I think it's Iris or something like that. Oh yeah, and then the game-winning shot, they used to do that too. Boom. Oh yeah, in this video I was trying to do a challenge, so I had to do 5 different teams. I couldn't use the same team over or something like that. Like I had to switch it up. Yeah, this is a completely different team, right? So now, oh damn, he died. There goes Xeon, and he was a problem, right? There was Awakened Xeon. There was like 3 different versions of Xeon. This team's gonna get clapped. And by the time I quit, they did Naomi. They finally gave Naomi an FC, and I think they gave Dorka a FC eventually too. Way after I quit the game, it was like so upsetting. It made me want to go back because that was actually like my team that I was building up. FC Mahar was one of my favorite characters as well. It was just what else can we look at in memory lane? Chapter 14 is so hard. This is something that I want to briefly mention as well. Is that this game had like these really strong like story mode things that I feel like a lot of games nowadays don't really have. And I actually think that's why I kind of like Honkai right now, is that there are definitely some moments where I get stuck. I feel like this is really hard, this is strong. And there were some chapters that obviously they were quote unquote forcing people to play or have certain characters on the team. I don't have a big problem with that, but I remember this chapter was so hard. I think because there was was it Naomi? Or was it Dorka? I think it was actually Dorka. I think I have a video, I think it's called Dorka with the shotgun. And it was like, she was so hard. And then they had this other there he is. Did I skip over it? This guy. And he was a pain in the ass. He was such a pain in the ass. And I feel like a lot of games now, especially now when they're being covered, don't have this level of difficulty and like really intricate team comp building. Even Honkai doesn't have that right now. Like literally there's no like thing where you need this super intricate team right now, and I think it's actually, they need to fix it, is that like Sile is kind of like too strong. They just released another damage dealer. I think what they need to do is release like a more tankier a support type, and then force you to have that type of character on your team where you can't just DPS the game the entire way. I think that's what made this game so cool, is that you actually sometimes had to really think about the team comp that you were bringing in, really look at the passives, and really actually go hard in the paint. I remember that, oh yeah, and Luke was like, he'd take the damage for your team, and so if you can keep him alive, and yeah, you see you had the break, so he was broken for those amount of turns, and now I'm just trying to eke in a bunch of damage as possible, because he had like multiple health bar. Like, this was actually really challenging. I remember how challenging it was. And obviously if someone had like the super mega super comp, that they were fine. But I have a healer, I have a reviver, I have a tank, I have a DPS dot person that puts dots. I had a lot of stuff here. See, I'm not even touching this man's health yet. I think I'm like trying my best here, leaving dots, break. Look at that damage. Okay, now I'm chunking his health. I think he doesn't take health unless he's broken, something like that. Like, it's crazy. And there's also conditions. Remember, you had to do like three conditions per match, which I know a lot of people hate that. I understand you don't want to be sitting here trying to bring in it, but I think that that's actually good for a game. I think that this kept the game even alive a little bit longer. For when you summon for a character, there was a purpose for that character. I feel like sometimes there's no purpose for certain characters, so like you summon for it, it is maybe just for fun, but it's not fulfilling a role that the game needs you to have. So I think that there's a good and a bad. Oh yeah, so I realized what I'm doing there. Oh, look at that. Damn, my man cleaned me out. He just killed me. He killed, what is that? He killed 2 of my characters. Oh my god. And I think I needed was it a Lepin, I think, to stay alive, so that if she stayed alive I'd be fine. Because this is like, yeah, this is like midway in the video. It's like 10 more minutes in the video. Then again, I ramble a lot in most of my videos, so it could be a thing where maybe he comes back. Like, I don't even understand what's going on. But have you, oh yeah, look at that. Everyone's dead. Gone. Defeated. And then, oh yeah, you can continue. You spend a little bit of your Zez to continue, but that's only good if you're like really about to win. Oh yeah, and you definitely want to have it if your CP. They had the CP thing going on, which I'm happy Honkai doesn't have. Oh yeah, and Deva. Oh yeah, look, Dev is in the building. Oh, I remember her. Her skill did a lot of damage. I don't remember exactly why, but it did a lot of damage. Boom. And yeah, she would, depending on what country she was from, that was the additional damage that she did. So she was from, I think, a green country. So she does chip gray, but she also, her signature force damage, I think, was green because she was with Janai and them or something like that. Very intricate stuff, man. This game wasn't like bare basic stuff, man. Like, it was very intricate. It was a very intricate game. I think it was I think that a lot of games, and I think I love that Honkai is taking some inspirations from it. Obviously not everything, like even if you go with something as basic as the entire release, Honkai's release was like basically flawless. This game also has some issues when it first came out, especially the first couple banners, the string of creation. There was a lot of issues with the game, but I think it's obviously in a much healthier spot now. I think that, well, I'm saying games like this, right, with this break system, turn-based, that system is in a really good spot right now. It's in a phenomenal spot, and I think that the success of this game that it did when it had success, I think the success of Honkai, they're gonna start emulating that, right? Like a break system where you can't like use your ultimate, where energy system you can't use your ultimate every 2 seconds. I think people really are enjoying that type of thing that you can't spam. Like this one, you could literally spam your ultimate over and over and over again as long as you had the energy for it. Which they changed and they balanced over time. Like they definitely balanced that a little bit. But man, just looking at this, the summer event, they had really cool concepts, and I'm actually a fan of the FC system, but like not the way that they implemented it. I like that a character can have multiple different skins, and that skin changed it into a different character. Epic 7, that's a good thing to say. Epic 7 has the exact same system. Epic 7 system is that they have moonlights, and then they're making different elements. It's the same system. It's just a skin that literally alters and changes the character and what they do, right? But they had it like summoning, and I think that that's where everyone gets a little bit weird. It's like, how do you do it? Same thing with in Honkai, they have it the main character, right? The main character is like the main character can change. Oh yeah, the double team stuff. Look at that. Everyone's just, they had like a little ally system, which a lot of other games implemented that in their game too. Double teams and dual attacks and stuff like that. Epic 7 also has dual attacking. A lot of places started to do that too. I know I'm rambling. It's just like, it's really sad to see it go. Super duper sad to see it go, see what happened to it, to just see that it just kind of fell to the wayside and dodged. Damn. That sucks. Did I even beat this? I don't even know if I beat this. All right, let's see what happened. Let me unmute it. What? You have to kill him? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Wait, oh, that's like you didn't have to actually kill him? You had to get him to a certain HP or something like that? What? I'm confused. Oh, I remember this skill. Look at this. Look at the nonsense. Wait. What the hell? Oh, he's... What is all that shit? Oh, that's insane. It's a little stupid that he says one shot, one kill. I think that's that wasn't his ultimate. That was like his S2. Okay, what do you do now? Ooh, the jacket. Ooh, that's the thumbnail. I gotta thumbnail that. Ooh, the... Okay, Reaper from Overwatch. Oh yeah, and then he came up to you and shot the thing. Was crazy off the backflip. That was nuts, man. Yo, they had the animations, man. They had it, man. Look at this. Oh my god. What the? Okay, this is... Oh, you turn... Dude, nah. They was cooking with a different type of sauce. No! No! Who said she's... No! That's... No! No! I should just end the review here. But I used to have so much fun with this. Oh my god. Oh, it's really sad, man. Yeah, and then they finally got that collab. Yeah, the black and white cores. F.G. Schmid. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad, dude. Why did I watch this? Hey, man, go check out some videos from me back when I was really enjoying life in this game, man. This is where the channel got. This is where I got most of my money, and I used that money to help myself out. But shit, man, I'm actually making that same pose right now. I know you can't see it, but yeah, that's crazy. Leave a comment of your favorite moment, or like I said, when did you check out? Damn. Damn, man.